Folks, if you didn't watch last week's main event between TIBOR BELESCU and Warlord Santos, go back to the channel and give it a look, because it'll only take up a few minutes of your time. Because the Hungarian Hurricane blew the Mexican Monolith away in just 3 minutes and a few seconds.
He sure did, shocking everybody from the Mexican Monolith on down. Well, the Hungarian Hurricane's back again this week with Sir Reggie Smythe, the lightweight champion, in his corner, set to face the former $1 million champion, the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBIASE, as Don likes to say, the significant other of whip kitten Jody Bork.
This next non-title contest is set for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Omaha, Nebraska, weighing 256 pounds, the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBIASE.
All right, guys, fresh off the press right here, here's the release from Ted DiBIASE. Let me read this to the folks. Jody Bork will be returning to RWL action sometime within the next 3 to 5 days. She is completely healed, and she is now in training and prepared to return in time to defend the Women's International Championship.
Not without being checked over and approved by Dr. Beverly She Doesn't. I noticed that's one little factoid DiBIASE has conveniently omitted from his prepared statement, still being all sketchy and mysterious.
Yeah, don't you just hate it when people play all coy like that?
Still, it's more information on Jody Bork than we've heard in the last for weeks, isn't it? The take-home being, the Memphis millionaires might miss the supercard. BELESCU to the rescue.
But if the timetable's right and she passes her physical, she could be back on next week's Snarl.
And his opponent accompanied by light heavyweight champion Sir Reggie Smythe from Budapest, Hungary, weighing 198 pounds, the Star Television champion, the Hungarian Hurricane, TIBOR BELESCU.
Team Euro, the Hungarian Hurricane and light heavyweight champion Sir Reggie Smythe. And oh man, the Snarl TV champion TIBOR BELESCU definitely cleaned the clock of the Mexican Monolith Warlord Santos. That's a situation he's going to have to deal with later. But right now, it's all about him and the $1 Million Man. And let's see if he can pull off another amazing matchup tonight.
BELESCU may only be 198 pounds, but it's 198 pounds of gorilla-dense muscle. And man, oh man alive, does TIBOR BELESCU know how to put all that power to use? The $1 Million Man could be in for a tough time tonight.
You had just better believe every eye in the building is on TIBOR BELESCU this evening. Willie Johnson rings the bell. Here we go. Oh, TIBOR BELESCU pitches DiBIASE halfway across the ring. Gathers him back up. The Hungarian Hurricane with a sidewalk slam on the $1 Million Man. Sir Reggie Smythe watching his partner work here. Headbutt takes DiBIASE down a second time. The $1 Million Man. Here we go. Oh, that powerful military press pop from the Hungarian Hurricane as he drags DiBIASE center ring. Here's a cover. One. But just one. No amazing miracle that time. DiBIASE with a right gets a hold of TIBOR BELESCU, escorts him to the far corner, bangs his head into the turnbuckle. BELESCU counters with a kick and a knee right to the... Whoa, man, he went down hard. Arm drag from Ted DiBIASE. And a hard right, a hard measured right to the head of TIBOR BELESCU. Ted DiBIASE with BELESCU by the trunks. He's got him up. Vertical suplex. The $1 Million Man looking a little bit more confident now. The Hungarian Hurricane steps back inside the ring. Willie Johnson trying to hold him back. Ain't no use. BELESCU, here he comes. DiBIASE counters and escapes the corner. BELESCU counters and escapes the corner. Goes behind. German suplex from the Hungarian Hurricane. DiBIASE has him up. Rib breaker. The $1 Million Man in a real bad mood these days. Kick to the midsection from TIBOR BELESCU. And a beautiful belly to belly. That was real nice. Yes, sir. DiBIASE in a bad mood. No $1 Million Championship. No Jody Bork, and he is definitely irritated. Hard whip to the ropes. BELESCU misses with the kick. The $1 Million Man has him up. Knee breaker. Wow, man. Ted DiBiase rounds him up. Snapmare. An elbow right to the top of the dome. Ted DiBiase repeats the move. Liked it so much the first time, thought he'd do it again. The $1 Million Man gets countered by TIBOR BELESCU. Oh, wow. Tried for the dropkick. DiBiase put the brakes on it. Well, that was kind of impressive in spite of everything. The $1 Million Man. Oh, man, BELESCU misses that move. DiBiase whips BELESCU into the far corner. There's an elbow counter. They tussle. DiBiase shoves him down. He's still got a few pounds advantage. Shot to the midsection on BELESCU. The $1 Million Man rounds up the Hungarian Hurricane. There's a Russian leg sweep from Ted DiBiase. Stomp and a miss. Again, this is a non-title matchup. The Snarl Championship is not on the line. Ted DiBiase. Whoop, there goes Willie Johnson again. Snapmare from BELESCU. Kick to the back to DiBiase. That's okay. He's only momentarily stunned. He'll be all right. Whoa, what an overhand right. Chop down DiBiase like a tree. Tried for the double chop, doesn't get it. DiBiase, snapmare and another elbow to the top of the head. TIBOR BELESCU. BELESCU rounded up again. Gut wrench suplex. And the $1 Million Man. Oh, this one's had quite a bit of back and forth already. Shot to the midsection from BELESCU. Belly to belly release suplex. DiBiase tries to find his way out of town, but BELESCU right there on him on the outside. Willie Johnson starts the count. BELESCU gathers up the $1 Million Man, takes him back inside the ring. Brings himself on in gently over the top rope. Nicely done. DiBiase rounded up. Tries for the belly to belly, but an elbow connects to the skull. BELESCU quick with another counter here. There's a snapmare to DiBiase. The Hungarian Hurricane grinding his knuckles into the sides of the temples of Ted DiBiase. That is some painful stuff. The Hungarian Hurricane gathers up the $1 Million Man. Fireman's carry from Ted DiBiase. BELESCU counters with a kick. DiBiase counters with a headbutt. BELESCU counters with a kick to the leg. As DiBiase, whoa, wow, what a one-arm slam right there. BELESCU rounds up DiBiase, jawjacker. DiBiase connects with a right. BELESCU counters with a kick to the leg. The $1 Million Man whips the Hungarian Hurricane into the far corner. The $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, starting to look as if he's got a little bit more confidence here. A surprise DDT from TIBOR BELESCU. Rounds up Ted DiBiase. DiBiase counters with a headbutt, backs up. TIBOR BELESCU hard right, spins BELESCU around. Hurt his hand on that one. Snapmare misses with the kick to the back. BELESCU back up on his feet. Whoa, did you see that? Beautiful. Just flipped him ass over tea kettle and then drove his knee right into his brain. That was beautiful. The Hungarian Hurricane not fooling around here. Here's a clothesline. DiBiase misses, rebounds off the ropes, catches a back body drop. The Hungarian Hurricane inviting him to come on over, and there's a spine buster. TIBOR BELESCU drags Ted DiBiase. Goes for the cover, hooks the leg. 1, 2. Man, I was kind of hoping he'd have it right there, but Ted DiBiase back up on his feet. Swings and misses with an overhand right. BELESCU misses with a knee. BELESCU counters DiBiase from behind. DiBiase counters BELESCU. He's got him up. Atomic drop. The $1 Million Man definitely in a raw mood this evening. Rolls out to the outside after TIBOR BELESCU. BELESCU draws a knee into his skull again. DiBiase goes behind, counters with a kick to the leg. Spins BELESCU around. Gets him back inside the ring. And here comes the $1 Million Man. And he's smelling blood in the water here. Whoa, here's a hard right. And the $1 Million Dream is locked in here. This could be bad news for TIBOR BELESCU. He's really got it locked in, DiBiase does. And that's it. Willie Johnson says he's out. TIBOR BELESCU is knocked out. And Ted DiBiase has won this match by submission. Let's go get the official time from Buck Morton.
The time, 7 minutes and 6 seconds. Your winner, by submission, the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase.
Ugh, I didn't see that money come out no wallet. Where the heck did he pull that from?
It's only gonna make what's about to happen about a dozen times worse. The $1 Million Man, clearly in a foul move without his $1 Million championship, or his Memphis Million heiress Jody Borg. And it's bad enough he beats TIBOR BELESCU by tap out, without the added humiliation of having a century note stuck down your throat after it's been, who knows where, revolting and unnecessary.
We know TIBOR and Sir Reggie, and I'm positive that little embarrassment from Ted DiBiase isn't gonna go unanswered. Don't know when it's gonna happen, but there's gonna be some kind of retaliation from Team Euro. DiBiase is gonna catch a receipt for that one.
I'm sure you're right, GB. Folks, when we come back, it's gonna be the Vandal brothers wanting Jay and Vicious Ace in action. We'll be right back.